Hello and welcome to the Devil Cyborg Podcast. We're on episode 27. The weeks keep coming and the content for this podcast keeps getting lower and lower, but we're here. It's episode 27. It is the 6th of June as I'm recording this. Of course, a nice cheeky Wednesday. So, how about we slip into the podcast right now? And of course, we'll take it on the personal, wrestling, music, and then the Q&A structure that we normally do. If you do have any ideas on anything I should add into this podcast, like a little segment or anything, please put it in the comments or DM me on Discord if you have me on Discord. That'll be greatly appreciated. But for now, let's kick into this and let's talk about what's been encompassing my life for the most part recently. So last time I recorded, it was last Wednesday when I was back at home. I was back at home with my family. As I said last time, it was basically just to get away from university and everything because it was getting a bit hectic at this point. And I came back on the Friday, and also on the Friday. No, we came back Thursday evening, and on Friday, me and my friend Abby, we went to see the Riptide wrestling show, Riptide Rumble, in Brighton, which was really fun. It was really fucking fun. I've never had that much fun at a wrestling event before, so it was very nice. So that kicked my time back at uni for however short it is. Really great. The weekend was a lot more relaxed, just actually trying to revise. Actually, no, I say relax. It was relaxed because I was supposed to revise and didn't go according to plan, did it? But I revised. Monday was a fucking revising day, like really full on. But luckily, after a while, I was like, yes, I've got it. Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. exam. Just to rub salt in the wound, a 9:30 a.m. exam. It went pretty well. If anyone does care about my academic success, I don't know if you do, so hey ho. Basically, all the questions were like 16 or 17 marks. And I had to skip one because I had no idea on what to answer. So 83 marks at best, but you know. But yeah, other than that, everything's been going good. And then that was yesterday, today's now, and my next exam is Friday, so the day after this gets released. Hopefully I'd have done more revision by then. But yeah, other than that, not much has happened. It's kind of been more of a relaxing time, haven't been out that much. It's just been pretty fun, really. So, with all the personal stuff out back the window, let's kick off with the wrestling segment of the podcast. I apologise if my mic keeps going quiet and loud again. I'm sliding around my slidey chair. My wheelchair. Not my wheelchair, my swivel chair. That's it, my swivel chair. Sliding around my swivel chair, so I might be away from the webcam for a bit. So, wrestling. What's been happening in wrestling? Well, how about we talk about the best thing that's happened in wrestling this week? And it's nothing to do with the WWE. It's to do with New Japan Pro Wrestling. That little Japanese promotion that everyone fucking loves, and so do I. They recently had the final of their Best of the Super Juniors tournament, a tournament basically showcasing the best of the smaller, lighter, more high-flying wrestlers. And it was a really good tournament, I must say. There were some questionable things, like pushing Flip Gordon. Other than that, it was really good. The best thing about it, though, probably the last 2 days. Because on the last day, we got all of the last matches from each blocks. And there was an amazing Taiji Ishimori versus Yo from Roppongi 3K match. I suggest you watch that because it's actually really good. But there's an even better match that happened, and it was in the final. So in the final, there are some big things. We had Jericho drinking vodka on a Titantron. We had fucking Jushin Liger threatened Marty Scurll, so it's like a 6-man tag of Cody, Hangman Page, and Marty Scurll versus Jushin Liger, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Rey Mysterio. If you wanted to... It's like someone's gone, okay, I'm going to give the Dominion card to a fantasy booker. And that's what it sounds like at this point. It's fucking hilarious. But of course, the Best of the Super Juniors final can't be the Best of Super Juniors final without the final match of the Best of Super Juniors. Try saying that 5 times fast. I can't. And of course, it was Taiji Ishimori, who had an amazing match against Yo the day before, versus the Ticking Time Bomb. Actually, I should say the Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori, versus the Ticking Time Bomb, Hiromu Takahashi, my bae, my spirit animal, my favourite wrestler. He is amazing. So, the match happens, and it's fucking great. They go outside of the ring, they literally, massive drop kick around the stands. Hiromu Takahashi falls downstairs, like, by Hurricane Rana, which is fucking mad. And the fucking emotion that's in it, because I was literally thinking, oh, come on, Hiromu, I know Taiji's going to win, but I just want Hiromu to have, like, this shot. And lo and behold, spoiler alert, but it has been 24 hours, so, yeah. Hiromu Takahashi won the Best of the Super Juniors. I was so fucking happy. I saw it and I was like, yes! Yes! So he gets the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship match at Dominion against the current champion, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully Hiromu gets the belt back. If not, then I am actually going to be very sad. They need to push him. Come on, New Japan. Come on, Gato. Come on, Rainmaker. Sorry about that. I got carried away then. But yeah, it's literally a 5-star match. If you can find it, either through New Japan Pro Wrestling World or Pirate, I don't know. You do what you do. Literally try and find it because it is brilliant. It is a brilliant thing to watch, and I'd suggest you watch it. Yeah, I'll quickly go over to the Dominion card as well because there are some cool little matches, Let's have a quick check-a-rooney. So, we've got an IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship match between Suzuki-gun, El Desperado, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru versus Roppongi 3K. The current champion Suzuki-gun might lose to Roppongi 3K, you never know. We got Taguchi Japan, Juice Robinson and David Finlay versus Chaos, Jay White and Yoshihashi. GOAT match right there. We got Tomohiro Ishii and Toru Yano versus Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. in a tag team match, probably building to a Rev Pro title match, which is pretty cool. We got Haruki Goto versus Michael Elgin versus Taichi in a 3-way match for the Never Openweight Championship. We've got Sanada and Evil defending their IWGP Tag Team Championships against the Young Bucks, who are now heavyweights, of course. We've got, of course, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Jushin Thunder Liger versus Rey Mysterio Jr. versus the Bullet Club, Cody, Hangman Page, and Marty Scurll. Jesus fucking Christ. We've got Will Ospreay defending his IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship against the Best Super Juniors winner, Hiromu Takahashi. We've got Tetsuya Naito defending his IC Championship against Chris Jericho. And we have a no time limit 2 out of 3 falls match for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega. It's the 4th edition. Jesus Christ. So with that in the past, let's do a quick WWE Roundup. So, what's been happening on WWE? If I can do this very quickly, I'll actually be very happy. Raw! It was kind of a build to Money in the Bank, but a lot of things happened. So what happened? Elias and Jinder Mahal defeated Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Basically, I think did Elias get the pin on Rollins? Let me check. Yes, so Rollins was basically gonna bring in a steel chair in. Elias took advantage, DDT onto the thing, pinned Seth Rollins. So now he's got an IC Championship match, Money in the Bank. Who knows, might happen. James Harden, a random jobber, defeated Kurt Hawkins via disqualification when Baron Corbin interfered. Kurt Hawkins is now 200 and nothing on losses, basically 0 to 200. Nia Jax defeated Natalya, and it looks like Natalya might be injured. Corey Graves may have let out on SmackDown that Bayley's replacing her, but who knows? We had Braun Strowman versus Bobby Roode. Some good little spots. Braun Strowman literally broke a ladder that was supposed to be used as an obstacle. The B Team won a tag team battle royale to earn the right to challenge Woken Matt Hardy and Bret Wyatt for the World Tag Team Championships. Fucking Ziggler and McIntyre were eliminated very fucking early on that. Just sad. Hey ho. So B Team won. Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas somehow get a push. Sami Zayn confronted Bobby Lashley from literally the fucking stands because he didn't want to get in the ring. I found that quite funny. Like, every time he said, "Oh, can't get in the ring," he just got further and further away from the ring. The Riot Squad defeated Sasha Banks, Ember Moon, and Alexa Bliss by disqualification. Basically, Alexa Bliss faked an injury and walked out. Bayley then jumped in to win the match. However, because Bayley wasn't part of the match, it was a DQ. It was really fucking stupid. And the main event, Finn Balor defeated Kevin Owens by disqualification. After Kevin Owens basically Kevin Owens beat him up way too much, disqualification, and after a while Finn Balor delivered a coup de grace from the top of a ladder, so that was pretty cool. But what about the better show, the better show, SmackDown Live? How about we go over SmackDown Live? So, we had Carmella in a promo of Asuka basically saying, "Oh, you were undefeated, but then you lost to Charlotte, and now you're defeated." And then Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville came out and was like, "Bitch, I want a match against you." "No, I want a match against you." And Asuka was like, "I'll have to fucking take you both, mate." And then in a handicap match, Asuka defeated them both. Carmella did knock her down after. So Carl Anderson defeated Harper. Of course, the Good Brothers are the number one contenders to the Tag Team Championships, and Carl Anderson got a roll-up win over Harper in a singles match, which kind of goes, could the Good Brothers, the club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, win the SmackDown Tag Team Championships at Money in the Bank? Who knows? Jimmy Uso and Naomi defeated English and Lana. Very good mixed tag team wrestling. It wasn't like pay-per-view worthy, but it's definitely TV worthy. I'd suggest you have a look at that. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura had a backstage contract signing. Shinsuke threw a lot of pens around. AJ got very mad. It's kind of a fun one to watch, if you fair. Becky Lynch actually got a win over Charlotte Flair, of all people. So that's new. Had a match, and Lynch countered the figure 8 leg lock into a disarmer for a tap-out win, but they're still mutually respectable together. Big Castellan and Daniel Bryan, but no one really cared. I literally skipped it. And then the New Day defeated The Miz, Samoa Joe, and Rusev after The Miz tried to throw some pancakes into Big E's face, but Big E moved out of the way, and The Miz accidentally threw it into Samoa Joe and Rusev's face. Samoa Joe and Rusev moved away, and then Miz got hit by the big ending. So that was WWE. I can't believe I just explained that so smoothly, just like, oh yeah, this happened, and this happened, and this happened, It's weird. It's so weird. So, next up, what to do? Well, we're 14 minutes in. How about we go over some fucking things, yeah. I don't know where I left off last time when it came to the album reviews. Hopefully, it's not too bad. So, I think last time we ended with Peace of Mind by Iron Maiden. So I'm going to go through there. If I have said the one I'm starting with before, then I apologise. I'm only human. So, the first one I suggested in this, how many have I done? I've done 11. Nice. Okay. So I've done 11 for you guys, so in this whole week. Well, that's just really cool. So let's see what we've listened to. So, first up, Rumours by Fleetwood Mac. I'm not sure if I already recorded about this one. I'm really surprised. I've never listened to Rumours before. I was really enjoying it at first. I was like, this is a fucking good shit. And then after a few songs, I was like, wait a minute, fuck, I know this song. And I was like, it was Don't Stop, and I was just like, oh fuck, I've actually listened to Fleetwood Mac before. How have I never realised this? And then it was like Go Your Own Way, The Chain, and I was like, how have I never listened to this before? Actually, I think I have, but it does get an excellent review. I gave it a 9 out of 10. Next up, What Do You Think About the Car by Declan McKenna. I was thoroughly surprised about this album. I didn't expect too much. It was kind of like low on my radar of the things I had on my list. But the tunes and lyrics were really great and catchy. I just really like the album. It was quite a nice album. I gave it a 9 out of 10 as well. Next up, we have oh no, not that one. We have Times Infinity by Watsky, or George Watsky, if you remember it from back in the day. I haven't listened. Of course, I haven't listened to Watsky since he was like full on YouTube and all that stuff. It was a good flow, and the music was fair. I wouldn't put it very high. Some of the songs were skippable, especially the last song. Like, if you are listening to it, literally don't listen to the last song. It's a fairly good album, but I wouldn't like wax lyrical about it. So I gave it a 7. Next up, Sire by Jaden Smith, his debut album. Sire boasts a really good hit single in Icon. Icon's a very good song. I would recommend you listen to that. The song's catchy and is able to be enjoyed by casual music fans, but the rest of the album just does not hold up in comparison. I want to enjoy it, but Jaden doesn't really have a lock on the enjoyable hip-hop. Either that and I don't really understand hip-hop. I mean, I am a white British 18-year-old male who sits in his room most of the time, so yeah. Either way, it has a good hit single, but it just falls flat everywhere else, so I gave that a 5 out of 10. Emotion, Side B by Carly Rae Jepsen. I've already reviewed Emotion, the album, by Carly Rae Jepsen, and I gave that a 9, I think. If I didn't, then... What did I give it? I gave it an 8? Oh, I need to push that to a 9 someday. Oh well. I think Carly Rae Jepsen is first and foremost probably my biggest guilty pleasure. The EP, Emotion Side B, is just as good as the main album, and I loved it quite a lot. It's poppy, it's fresh, and I really liked it. 8 out of 10. Next up, The Money Store by Death Grips. For all you listeners who listen and enjoy Death Grips, I'm going to lose a lot of friends today, Jesus. I was hoping to enjoy it. A lot of the people I know had a very good opinion of them. Like, literally, 2 of the people I know are going to start a wrestling tag team called Death Graps. Unfortunately, I don't understand the hype. Oh god, that makes me sound so, like, up my own ass. I don't understand the hype. It's experimental and it works with electronic music, but it doesn't feel like music. I didn't enjoy it that much, and I don't really think I can give it a high score. I gave it a 5 out of 10 as well. Next up, Life/Thrills by Metric. I love an EDM album. You give me an EDM album, and I will probably enjoy it. I didn't realise that this was going to be an EDM album. Like, I've never heard of Metric, so I didn't really think what I was going to hear. I was buzzing when I first heard it. It used a lot of sampling, and the first song, High, literally High, exclamation mark, got me really pumped. Unfortunately, compared to the other EDM albums I have listened to, like stuff from Madeon and Grabbits and stuff like that, this one couldn't be held in the same regard. It's good, but it's not as good as stuff I've heard before. Therefore, it gets a fairly respectable score of 7. Next up, Ringo's Desert Part 1 by Zoo, Z-H-U, for all of you people who actually follow my advice. If you do, then good on you, I guess. I had no idea what to expect from this album. It was EDM. Luckily, I was met with some chill, lo-fi music. That, you know, I like chill lo-fi stuff. It's like why I like Post Malone and Joji. It's quite chill and all that. I really quite enjoyed it, and it helped me with my revision at the time. Like, as I was doing this is Monday, so this was literally big revision day, so that really helped me out. Therefore, gets a pretty good mark from me. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I'd suggest you listen to it. Next up, The Joshua Tree by U2. Fucking hell. The person who suggested me this, I literally said, fuck you. Because no one wants to listen to U2 out of choice. If you do, please write your letter on a postcard so I can rip it up as you send it. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be, but Jesus Christ, it did tick a lot of the boxes of don't ever listen to it again. It's an hour and 47 minutes long. Also, 3/4 of the album is easily skippable. Like, seriously, you could just skip them easily. It peaks at moments, but Jesus Christ, there's heavy falls. I'm very, very serious about this album because it was not good at all. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just extremely dull to the point that it brings yourself down. The Joshua Tree may have been good in its time, like in its time frame, but Jesus Christ, it's not aged well. I give it a 6 out of 10. Next up, Rage Against the Machine by Rage Against the Machine, suggested by the same person who suggested U2. I'll be clear. I enjoy a bit of Killing in the Name, especially during Christmas. You know, it's the novelty, but I kind of listen to it just from the novelty. The rest of the album seems just like a parody of Killing in the Name. It's shouty, the guitar is messy, and it's just really not my cup of tea. I had this at a 6, like, as the same as U2, but literally on further reflection I was just like, no. I gave it a 5 out of 10 in the end. Next up, Love Yourself, Tear by BTS. I've grown to like the K-pop boys. Fucking it. I've fully turned someone who respects K-pop. I wouldn't choose it first at a party, but if I am lost for choice, I'll probably slap on this album, especially the song Fake Love. It is a great album. You've got a great variety of singers, and the music's great as well. There's no place where this album falls short on, even though the fact there is people who say, oh, K-pop's conspiracy, and I just enjoy music. My morals are wrong, but my music is good. So I gave that a 9 out of 10. That's my second 9 out of 10 for a... Second 9 out of 10 for a fucking BTS. What is wrong? Oh no, the last one got 8. This one got 9. Fair enough. Love Yourself Hurt isn't as good as Love Yourself Tear. There we go. And finally, Because You Will Never Be Free, spelled B-C-O-S, U-W-I-L-L-N-E-V-E-R-B-F-R-E-E, by Rex Orange County. It's a great album. The songs are really chill and relaxing, which is something I look for in music. It's a great wonder in music. I really enjoy more relaxing songs, especially when I'm just chilling out. This album's pretty great, and I found out recently that I get to see Rex Orange County in October with my girlfriend for our anniversary. She's bought tickets, so it's a great thing. I am giving it a 9 out of 10. And that is all the music album review stuff done. So that leaves us with one thing left to do. And luckily, we have got some good shit. So, let's have a look at what stuff we have. So, the first question I got, which was actually when I was recording it last, but it just came in a bit late. Do you believe that Mela is money? As in, is Carmella money? This week on SmackDown, I started to see a bit. You know what? She is quite money. She interacts with the crowd, gets a bit of laugh. She does have the charisma to pull it off. I believe with a bit more work and a bit better ring work, I think it could go well. It could go well, yeah. To be fair, a lot of these are going to be a bit jokey because I sent it to one of my servers, and they're very jokey around. So we're probably going to get some fun Q&A shit in here. I need to know how big your wee wee is. As I said, That's classified information, I'm going to say. That's classified. Next up, was Benoit innocent? I feel like this answer should just be redacted. Just beep over it. I don't edit these, so I can't beep over an answer. Just beep. There we go. Next up, it's a 5-parter, but I'm only going to answer the first one because everything else is to do with stealing my identity. Is Tai Chi your favourite wrestler? It's not. My favourite wrestler is Hiromu Takahashi. Fun. What's your best Macho Man impression? Fucking hell, this is gonna be what? This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be a hard one right here. Ooh, yeah, brother. No, he doesn't go, bro. Nah, I can't. Nah, that actually hurts my throat. Do I have to go from like the diaphragm? Ooh, oh yeah. No, that's kind of like a. Oh yeah. Moving on from that. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? I'm glad you asked. I had a bowl of Crave cereal. Hashtag not spawn. I have that every morning. Crave is my favourite cereal. If you don't know what Crave is, it's basically just a regular cereal, but it's like chocolate filled. It's very, very nice. I know it's childish, but hey ho. Next up, who is your favourite cruiserweight under the WWE banner right now? Neville. I'm kidding. I'm a very big fan of Mustafa Ali. During the build on 205 Live to WrestleMania, when I was still subscribed to W Network and actually watching 205 Live, I fucking loved Mustafa Ali. He actually grabbed my attention. I felt sympathy for him. He was great. I really wanted him to win at WrestleMania. At the moment, Buddy Murphy kind of ties, because Buddy Murphy has been like really fucking impressive. But between those two, Mustafa Ali, Buddy Murphy, they had a match, and it was actually pretty good on 205 Live recently. So, Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali, I'd say. I can't. Mustafa Ali, if I had to edge it. Can hot dogs be classified as a sandwich? Yes, it can. Because it's a piece of meat or a filling between two pieces of bread. I mean a roll is a sandwich basically, and that's like if you cut it and it's still one piece of bread. So yeah. What do you honestly feel about Okada? He's my favourite wrestler at the moment. I legitimately want him to retain against Omega, and maybe even again at Wrestle Kingdom 13. I like Okada. I think he's a pretty good ace of New Japan, and he's very good at what he does. I'd kind of like to see Omega win at the Dominion, but as I think about it, I do think Okada might win again. At Wrestle Kingdom 13, I don't think he should win, because it would have been 3 Wrestle Kingdoms in a row where he's won, and that's kind of going a bit, okay, now you're kind of pulling the leg. But I do think Okada's a great wrestler. So yeah. Did Naito deserve it? Oh, he V9 did. No, I'm kidding. I really wish Naito did win at Wrestle Kingdom. It was a big match, but in Kayfabe, all I thought was, you know what, he wanted this main event, so I'm gonna give it to him. They gave it to him. He didn't have to win. He put in a great performance. He put in a great performance. And I really enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the Fatal 4-Way Junior Heavyweight Championship match. And finally, this is in relation to one of the servers I'm in. Can the word yeet be unbanned? Thanks. No, it can't. If it was unbanned, you'd go on a massive tear. You know who you are. I'm gonna name drop you again, Fate. If we unbanned yeet, then you would use it all the time, and it would actually get annoying. But either way, that is the end of the Q&A, and thus the end of the podcast. Thank you all for listening in to the podcast. Once again, next episode is episode 28, which is nothing special at all. But you should still listen on. Who knows what will happen. Well, either way, my name is Devil Cyborg. Your name is insert here. And I'll see you next week.